Hi, I'm Peter.
And I'm Ketmia
Welcome to our first episode
of the This and That Chat.
on video.
Hooray!
You seem so excited to be here.
How excited do you think I am?
You are as excited as a pea in a pod.
You know how excited a pea in a pod is?
Not very excited.
Are you kidding me? They're super excited. Why would you not?
You're
You're
in a
there with
pod.
your best friend, 2 peas in a pod. Okay. And you're warm and you're safe.
I didn't say 2 peas in a pod.
But it doesn't matter. You're safe. You're in your home. That's like ultimate excitement. That's like very opposite of how excited I am. And which sucks because this is our first episode.
It is. And I have a little bit of a cough. So isn't that wonderful?
I mean, you know.
It would be like this.
It would be like
and
this.
I forgot to bring water.
Yeah. It would be like this, I think. I think this at least holds.
It holds true to what this podcast is.
Yeah.
Yes? You don't have water over there? Hiding?
No. Do we need a pause?
No, we don't
Should
need a
we
pause.
restart?
No, we don't need a restart.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%
I feel
sure.
like this is the very first episode and it's being derailed. You know,
Man,
people
I
can see you
always-
now, right?
I forgot.
Doing that, right? Yeah. Yeah. So
I forgot. Hi, everyone. This is going to be really interesting.
I think
So-
you should pause and go get water.
No, I don't want to pause.
Okay.
It's going to make it harder for me later.
All
I'm
right.
fine, though.
All right. Good. Just
All right.
swallow a lot of saliva.
No, I'm fine. Okay, so I am needing to get used to... Look, and that's the other thing. So we set up the cameras so that we can look at each other. So if you see on the video where it's kind of like we're just looking just over you, it's because we're looking just over you. We're not looking straight into the camera. We're looking at each other because we wanted to make sure that we kept our podcast, our conversation, and not have the cameras be a thing. So,
Which honestly, the cameras that you got are so small that they're really not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that even though it's sort of in the way between us, it's really not noticeable.
yeah, because
I think the
they're
more
like-
noticeable aspect is the giant screen that is showing us what's being recorded at that same time.
Oh.
Like, to me, that's very distracting.
I can make that disappear for
Beautiful.
you.
That
So-
needs to happen next
But
episode.
that'll happen next episode.
Yes.
Okay. That way you don't see it.
And so you know what this made me think about?
Do I look good?
I don't know. I'd have to look away.
Look away.
No, bro. Did you just hear what I said?
Oh.
If I have to look away to see if you look good, can I just tell you because I have my eyes on you?
Yes, but when we're looking to see to make sure that we're all like we're not like.
Do you imagine? Hold on. That would be hilarious. We get to the end of the episode and somehow we drifted away from the camera. Like when you're in the ocean at the beach and you start off
on
right
one spot and you end up all the way to the other.
Right. And then because no one's actually telling us, hey, stay in motion, or we don't have cameras that are turning the way that we're turning, we end up seeing we started on camera, we ended up off camera. That would be funny.
Now I need to look. Are we?
I don't know. I don't want to be looking.
We're still in. We're still in.
Wow.
Anyways.
I was saying something. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I think, I don't know how people do this. You know, like we enjoy shows like Big Brother, Survivor, Amazing Race. And I guess maybe because those shows are people doing stuff, Survivor more than anything would be more like this, where it has to be super hard for you to get used to you coming into a house where everything that you're doing is being recorded. Not only that, but people are sitting behind that camera watching you, you know, so
I think
there's no
with
privacy.
But I think like with Big Brother, I think with that one, maybe it's a little bit different because there are a lot of small cameras that are up and around. I think you kind of forget. But some of these other reality shows where the cameramen are there in front of your face. Like I the other day, I was thinking about this actually. Survivor. You imagine you go out to an island, you're like 25 days in, all you've had is rice. You're completely tore up because you're getting bug bites. You're sleeping on the floor. There's rats running behind you. You're like completely miserable. And then you have a camera crew in front of you with 3 people who had steak the night before.
Wait.
And slept on a bed.
Let me give you one better. Right? What about the camera guy who's like, hold on a minute. Let me take some pills because I have a headache.
Bro, that would be...
Or we're taking a camera break. I'm eating my snack.
No way. There's no way.
100% that happens.
No way that happens. You know how cruel that is?
That is cruel. Not that they do it on purpose, but it's something you would normally do.
I'm sure they have a
You're pulling
spot.
a Snickers bar out of your pocket, you know. I wonder how many times they've been interviewing someone.
And they're over on the other side eating the Snickers?
Wait, they do the Bilbo and Frodo scene. Where the contestant, you know, is looking at them eating their little candy bar. And then they throw themselves at him. You know, the Bilbo Frodo scene. I love that the camera gets to see your pic. No, I love this.
What Bilbo Frodo scene? Oh, where he like changes his face.
Yes, and he throws himself at the ring.
Because
he wants it so bad.
They're not going to throw themselves at the ring.
What?
They're not going to throw themselves at the food.
Maybe. You don't know how crazed they are.
No, listen to me. I'm telling you right now, there's no way at all that the Survivor crew is eating in front of these people.
I don't think on purpose.
I don't think at all.
They might show up after lunch rubbing their belly like, oh,
okay.
I need to like take a nap because my belly's full.
Or they go and they smell like food.
Yeah, they're still burping or something. I don't know.
I couldn't do it.
I'm just saying that's, you know, those are little things that I think we don't ever see. Bottom line is we love all these reality shows. Like we're really big into reality shows. We talked about this on another episode. But I can't ever see myself in a situation like that. Even like these home reality shows. I was thinking about, we just recently talked about K+8. Mm-hmm. And that was such a big thing. And in that sense, right, you're going to a family's home, disrupting the family life, right? The mess, the kids, the noise, everything that's just everyday life. And now you have to think about, what am I wearing? How do I look? How am I coming out on TV? I hate the way I looked in that episode. Whatever it is, right?
Well, you know,
I raised my voice too much. Who knows?
You know, I'm pretty sure that those shows destroy families.
Yeah. You know, the only family I'm sure there's more, but one family that sticks out to me that didn't allow that whole TV camera following them around change them was the Duck Dynasty family. Mm-hmm. And they said it. That was not going to be a thing for them. Yeah. You know?
Well, they cut it off when it was time. Like they weren't chasing. I don't think they were chasing the fame. I just think it was pretty
them.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they got famous like that.
And they're back. I don't know if the reason you brought them up is because they're back out and about.
Did you see that?
Well, because Phil, the patriarch of the family,
mm-hmm.
he's got cancer.
Really? Mm-hmm. Really? I didn't know that.
And then when he was doing is it cancer? He was doing some procedure.
You have to be careful now what you say because people can see your face.
But it's the same thing.
They can play a little video of you. This, not famous YouTuber. This about Phil.
Wonderful. I want to say that he had.
People can make memes of us now.
I'll be a meme.
I don't want to be a meme.
Hold on, let me go back.
Sorry, go.
So something happened with him, whatever. But in the procedures and stuff that he was having, they found out that he was also advanced in, I don't know. See, this is where we would usually hold on.
Oh.
This is where we would do this. We're not gonna stop doing that, right?
No, everything is supposed to be the same. It's like you said, nothing changes, right? But this is where before, when we were not on video, it was easy for me to just like la-di-da, fill in the empty space with silence.
We'll fill it. Something.
Right. And he doesn't have cancer, plot twist, and he's completely healthy. Wrong show.
No, there was something that happened. Man, it was diagnosed. So he had some, anyways, he was diagnosed with early stage Alzheimer's because he had started to lose his memory on some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it was tests that came out of when he went and he actually beat something else. But I don't know what the other thing is, but I don't want to keep looking because the pauses are now really awkward.
Right. I wonder if they're just awkward for us. And this is exactly what people used to hear before.
I'm 100. Listen, the people now, that's what they want.
What?
To see the awkwardness from us.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
They want your awkwardness, I think.
Wow. Speaking of senile people, right? When was the last time you had a senile moment? And I wonder how many people on average, how many Americans on average who are
we need
not
to make a rule. Hold
old.
on. No. We are going to need to make a rule, and we're going to do this on
Rules
camera.
after so many years.
No.
Okay, let's hear it.
You are exploiting me.
Why?
Because this just happened right before we were recording.
It. I was going to bring something to drink. I was going to bring my coffee.
From this morning?
Yes.
That's
that
nasty?
That was all part of the show today.
Run.
No, I'm not going to go get it.
Okay, hold on. Listen. I will manage the show for 30 seconds. Hold on. We're going to put a timer.
No,
Go listen.
I can't run that fast. My leg is asleep.
Go get your coffee.
I can't. I know you want me to bring your water.
And bring your water.
I'll manage the show while you go.
No, because I have more stuff. I have to take off my headphones. I've got stuff that's over here that's covering. You have a clear sight.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. But let's talk about senile moments. I want to say that on average, most people will have a moment like that in their life before they're even close to being elderly. All right. These are just quirky little things. But I feel that when they happen when you're later in life, I think it's actually funnier than when it happens when you're 24. Okay?
Now I want to go get the water.
Go get it.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So I'm going to
Are
do...
you going to tell my story?
No, I'm not going to tell your story. All right. So quick commercial break. I hope that people enjoy us doing a video podcast now, because it was definitely a tussle of I don't want to, and he was insisting, please, please, please. So here we are. Marriage, 25 years. Woo! Yay. Okay.
You know what scares me?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. You know what scares me?
Mm-hmm. Is that very loud?
No.
Okay.
What scares me is the fact that you were whispering when I got back.
Well, I'm sorry.
Am I in the camera?
Yes. Yes, you're in the camera. This
Bro.
sucks. I don't want to see that big screen anymore.
Listen to me. Mm-hmm. What did you whisper?
I don't know. You'll have to wait tomorrow and find out.
I'm going to find out today.
On the chat.
I will cut it out.
So.
I ran into the Amazon guy on the way out there.
Really?
Yeah, he was delivering something.
Oh, yes. It's just a Meprazole. Omeprazole should sponsor this. Do you imagine? Actually, let's put a pin on Omeprazole because I want to come back to it. Speaking of senile stuff, apparently this is just going to be
senile video.
Okay. Anyway, I think that when it happens, when you're older, right? And I would say our age,
Dang it.
43.
No,
right,
hold on.
It's not.
When I got up, they probably saw me in my sleeping pants.
Bro, you couldn't see. Now everybody knows you're wearing sleeping pants.
I know. I'm doing
Nobody
the Zoom
could
thing.
see. They only saw your shirt.
I'm doing the Zoom thing. Where you dress up only halfway.
Yeah. So that's normal. People would be like, oh, his sleeping pants.
That's what's going to be the meme. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So, I don't see us old. Okay. I don't think anybody sees us old right now. But when it starts happening at this age, it's almost like you're on that teeter-totter, right? Like, wait, did my senile moments start early? You don't think that when you're 24. I don't think you even understand what those moments are when you're at that age. But when you're in your 40s and stuff like that starts happening, like, you know, you started with like, oh, we're old. When you get up and you're like, you know, you got to warm up to walk around or your back hurts and all stuff. Everything is, we're old. It's not, I have a manual labor job and I worked really, really hard today. That's why my back hurts. No, everything is, we're old.
Yeah.
Because we're
we're getting old.
We're getting older. But isn't that funny? Because a 20-year-old is not going to say, oh, my back hurts because I'm getting old.
So what is old?
I think old, this is me personally, I think old is what you make it. Because I've seen 80-year-olds that put 50-year-olds to shame.
I agree.
And it's remarkable that they have not allowed their age to define what they're doing in life, how active they are, where they're traveling, what they're doing. Man, I aspire to be like that, you know? So I've seen people who are young for their age, right? 60 for me. Okay, now you're like getting closer to that older age. You're older, but you're not old yet, right? And it's like they quit on life. Like, okay, that's it. Like, you know, I've got aches and pains.
I think the active...
I'm not going to travel, and I'm just like a homebody. And if that's what makes you happy, good. Like, you do that, right?
Yeah, but you break down.
Because you stopped.
Yeah. Well, look at this example. Like we talked about, you just brought it up. What are you looking at? What are you doing? What in the world? What were you doing? You looked at the camera, directly into the camera, seductively.
Continue. It's good.
This is something to do with what you whispered. Why are you hiding your face?
I'm drinking.
You know that there's another side over here?
Oh.
You found... What was I saying?
Hold on.
Oh. We talked about this the other day. You talked about the lady, the 80-something-year-old lady that came in, and you're like, you came out... She was 89, right? You told me?
Yes.
Or 87?
No, she was 89.
And you went out to the waiting room, and you saw her age, and you were already thinking in your mind, oh, this is going to be a harder one, older lady. It's going to take some time. You went out there, you called her name, and she jumped up out of her seat, walked over with full energy.
Like a spring.
Yeah,
she sprung out of her seat.
Went back there, did her thing, boom, boom, done, and gone.
And just to clarify, I love working with geriatrics, okay? But it's the norm you come to expect, right? They're slower. They're going to need you to, help them get to where they're going. they're going to require more time. I mean, they can't get up from the bed as quickly. They can't lay down on the bed as quickly. Everything hurts. You need to accommodate them a little bit more. So you just like mentally
Right, you go. It's
prepare.
a little bit slower.
Right. You just prepare that, okay, like, or if
The
I'm
pace.
behind,
The
now
pace is
I'm going to
different.
get more behind, right? But I looked at her and I looked away from her because I said that can't be her. And yet there was no one in the waiting room that matched what I was expecting of an almost 90-year-old. And the thing is that the exam that she did is one that you do every 2 years, right? So at the end of it, I told her, see you in 2 years, right? That's what I normally tell people. And she was like, you will if I'm still around. And it was just so casual,
Yeah.
how she said it. But she is very aware. So to go back to what I was saying, right? I'm glad you brought her up. It's not that people are in denial of their age, but why are
It's the
you
level of it. It's what they accept of their age.
right?
Because the reason I brought it up was because of my grandparents. So my grandparents are both 87 years old. They just turned 87 years old. My grandmother can't move from the couch to the door without a 4-step walker, like
Just a walker.
a 4-point walker, whatever.
It's just a walker.
A walker. Is it really just a walker? What's the one that's on? Oh, it's always 4.
And a cane.
Yeah, whatever.
It's okay.
So a walker, right? She's really, like, really fragile. She's fallen. She's like, everything is like super slow pace.
She's very very sedentary.
Mm-hmm.
I think she goes from her bed to the
To the couch, and from the couch to the kitchen to sit down
barely,
to
'cause
eat.
that's
It's just to eat. If they even make it over there, she'll sit outside for a little bit, come back inside. And my grandfather, I've seen over the last couple of years where he's now taking that position too, because now he doesn't have her to go with him to do stuff out in the yard. Or like, and there's still little things that he'll want to do. Like, he'll go and he'll grab the hose and he'll go, spray his garden, or, he'll still do stuff, but the same age, and they are nowhere near what this lady is, right? But like the same age, and you can
but
see.
they're close. That's only 2 years away.
No, but I'm saying, like, in the
Mobility.
mobility.
Oh, okay.
My grandfather moves very, very slowly. He's, he had a hard job. He's beat up, but you can tell that there's a huge difference in the way that they just live every single day. I don't want to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about that, and we're looking forward to being 60 years old and enjoying, so.
And that's, I think, very important in that we started the whole planning our weekends and doing stuff now, because I think that it also goes into just what you've just accepted to be your norm, right? So I feel that I would still describe myself as a homebody. That's where my comfort space is, right? But if you look at our past year, people would be like, you guys aren't homebodies. You guys are out everywhere. Like at work, I constantly get asked,
what are you doing? Yeah.
What's happening this weekend, And I have to stay on top of it, because there's one girl in particular that she's like, please let me know, like, when these things are happening, because she has younger kids, right? And she still wants to do stuff like that with them. But if we at this age were to continue living a life where we don't do anything on the weekends, we don't go out, we just groceries and home, errands and home, that's it, right? We're not looking for the travel, the new experience, the excitement, all of that stuff. I think that when you're in your 70s, nothing has changed, right? And when you're in your 80s, that's like it's just it's going to be the same.
There's no way of collecting that time back.
No, not only that, but getting the desire to, let's now try new experiences. Mm-hmm. You've just become set in your ways, essentially, right? That's just what you do. And I feel like had we not made that change now, we wouldn't have the drive and the desire to do something different when...
You know something I just noticed?
Oh, geez.
The mic is over there.
Oh. And you know what I just noticed? How can you hear me? Good?
It's not bad, but it's much lower.
Okay.
You can just move it that way a little bit.
Oh.
No, like push it in.
I am. There we go.
There we go. Much better.
We go. I feel like I was just
You're still in.
I feel like I was just in the What About Bob scene where it's like, you know?
Oh, in the window?
No.
What?
With Dr. Marvin when they're like, sit down. And he's like.
Oh, with the, in the
interview.
Good Morning America?
There you go.
Yeah, you shifted back over. No.
I do. That's my point.
So
I shift left.
So pull it this way.
I lean left.
Pull it.
No. I'm just going to leave it right there.
No, because you're not talking into the mic.
I'm talking into the mic.
Pull it somewhere.
See, somebody told us in a message they sent us, ooh, when you talk into the mic, it did sound clearer. I don't know that they understand that talking into the mic is, you know.
But you don't need to speak louder. You just need to speak into the mic.
I'm speaking into the mic.
Now you are.
There we go. Good?
Yes.
Okay. And I've been interrupted.
Talking about our weekend.
Talking about our weekends.
We're not sedentary. 70s, 80s.
Yes. So I think I was saying the drive.
Mm-hmm.
The drive to want to just keep going on new experiences to the point that, like, even us talking about this year and all the stuff we were planning, we were talking very heavily about that during the cruise that we just came back from. We didn't say that, right? For Christmas, which is completely out of our norm, right? Mm-hmm. A cruise for Christmas. That we were talking about, okay, January's coming, like, what are we doing and all that stuff, right? And starting to fill in our year to the point where things have spilled into 2026.
Right.
Because it can't happen this year because we planned too many things already.
Well, in December or end of November, we were looking at our calendar and I was like, I even told you, I was like, man, January is really light. Like, we haven't found anything that we're going to do. What are we going to do? You know, we were like, we started talking about stuff. And we were like, maybe just January is just a little bit light. Maybe we just don't do. Then January filled up. Then February filled up. Then March filled up. We're in April.
We're full up to mid-April.
Yeah. And
spots throughout the year.
And then spots. So we have, like... We've got stuff this year that we planned. All right?
Continue. Yes.
We got stuff this year that we planned that is really interesting because it is completely out of our wheelhouse. So we're going to... What's the thing called?
Wait, it looked like you swallowed a bug.
Probably.
But I just saw a bug flying out from behind you, so...
I most likely did. That's...
You made a face like it was really bitter and sour.
Yep.
Oh boy. Wait, what are we doing? What?
The PBR thing? What's it called?
Oh, bull riding.
The bull. Yeah, we're going to go see bull riding. Who goes to see bull riding?
A lot of people, actually.
I know. And we are one of those people now. But I'm saying, like, there's stuff that we put into the calendar that's new. Right? And then there's stuff that we put into the calendar.
That's repeat.
And we're so excited.
Because it was worth the repeat. There's other things that we've said, you know what? We went to this. We wouldn't go again. It's back there. It's fine. You know, people can still see you.
Yes. But I hit it.
What did you hit?
The...
No, you're fine. It didn't even. It didn't even. It would be so funny though.
No, it would not be funny
so
if he
funny.
falls and hits me in the head.
No, not like that, right? This is a world in which it doesn't actually hurt you. But it falls.
In what world do you live in?
And we catch it as it's falling.
Can you see it? No.
What?
The Edgar Allan Poe.
Bro. How zoomed out do you think this camera is?
I don't know. It's possible.
Not
what can you see behind me?
Okay. I mean, fudge.
Did you say?
Let me look behind you real quick. Okay, look. You can see one shelf above you and half of the shelf. That's all you can see.
It's my big head. It covers it.
You do have a big head.
Thanks.
This is just facts.
I know, but like,
and I didn't say it. You said it.
At least give me.
What size hat are you?
It's not.
You do have a big head. I didn't say it's. I didn't say you're disproportionate.
I do have a big head,
sir.
7 5/8.
7 5/8 head circumference.
Yes.
How do you even measure that?
It's my fitted hats.
How do you measure that though? Initially,
I printed out the little thing.
Is it like a little strip measure, like what a seamstress would use?
Mm-hmm. So they print it.
There was a guy at work who was asking for a tape measure.
Oh, you can go to era.com, the hat.
Era.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they have it there. You can print it. It prints it on a 12-inch, on the 11.5-inch paper.
You just put it like a band over your head.
Cut it, and you put it over so you can measure it. So
that's for fitted hats because it's the only reason it matters because everything else is adjustable.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean,
7 5/8.
But you are very proportionate. You are a very proportionate person, and that's, I think, like a specimen quality that you have, right? Because
Keep going.
Listen, because we have seen people. Just yesterday, we saw someone that was shaped like a spoon.
What?
You remember the guy that we saw that I was like, what shape does this remind you of? And his head and his neck and his entire, it looked like he was a spoon.
What are you talking about?
And it wasn't even a filter. I'll have to pull the picture up again. You must have to, yeah. This is when we were looking at the comments from from this guy not catching the ball ever. He lost us a lot of money.
Not catching the ball. Oh, yeah.
George Pickens. No, do the woosah.
Woosah.
Those are good movies.
They are good movies.
We have to actually catch up and watch the last two we haven't watched.
Do you think this guy, now that you just said that?
No.
Yes.
What guy? What? Tell me. Maybe I can help you. You don't have to Google.
Of course, you have to look.
What's the question?
Bro, he got the sack.
Wow.
Sorry. So, but now the other people aren't making it.
Wow.
What a day.
What a day.
Anyways, we talked about this. We like to do a little bit of, a little
legal betting.
A little bit of, I won. Look.
Very good.
I won.
See, if you hadn't done this here, I could be high-fiving you. I could be genuinely excited for you. And
listen, hold on. Let's be fair. Yesterday, this guy, George Pickens, and if you're watching, I'm looking at the camera directly. I hope that tomorrow morning, because we said your name, George Pickens, George Pickens from the Seattle. From the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm thinking Seattle because that's one of the guys. That's the guy on this bet card. George Pickens from the Pittsburgh Steelers. My guy, put some glue on your hands. You lost me some money yesterday. Lots of it. That guy lost us a lot of money. You and me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm over. My rant is over. Did you see the video I sent you today?
No.
So it says, it's a...
What am I thinking? Yes, of course I saw the video you sent me.
I'm telling you what it is.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
So it's like a laundry thing. And, laundry. Remind me. Pin that. It's a laundry thing. And it says, release... I forgot what it said.
Oh, my God. Are you being serious right now? I feel like I'm talking to my sister.
Release to vent. That's what it says. So it says release to vent.
They all just said which one. You don't need to ask. If you know, you know. Go ahead.
It says release to vent. So you turn the little thing. That way it vents it so you can press the liquid out. But the person on the video released it and they started venting. They're like, well, I've had a really rough year this year.
Oh, my. Okay. All right. Thank you for sparing me.
I didn't spare you. I sent it to you.
I know.
But you haven't seen it. Why?
Which means now.
No. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Do you want to go or do I go?
You go.
Okay. You send me at least 80, I'm being conservative, videos a day. The only time that I have to be able to watch said videos is somewhere between brushing my teeth and falling asleep at night, which is like a window of 5 minutes because I'm exhausted and I have to get up at 5 a.m. All right.
You don't get up at 5 a.m. anymore.
I'm sorry, 5:20.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Everyone heard that.
I'm sure they did. My stomach.
Anyway. Instead of allowing me to catch up, the next day I have 160 videos to watch. And then we get to the weekend. So it's now 80 times 7.
Times 5.
Fine. Times 5. But I'm counting the Saturday and Sunday videos from last weekend as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so times 7. And now the only time that I have to be able to do that is in between commercials that are like 3 minutes each. But the thing is, I have a desire to watch my own videos and to send you my own things. So I have to decide, do I watch your videos or do I watch my videos? So I decide to watch, like, let me watch 10 of your videos and then watch some of mine. And then just kind of like, at least I'm showing him.
And to be fair,
moment I respond to a video you sent me, you're like, she's online.
Bam,
1,000 more videos.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Okay. And to be fair, Instagram really sucks at.
I don't think anyone has maybe complained or
I don't know.
Or suggested that
like,
as
put them all in order. I just
watch everything?
It's a feed
that my friend sent me.
A friend feed.
There you go. That's it.
Instagram.
No, we have to email them or something.
No,
and now it's Facebook.
I know, but no, it's friend feed.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying that.
Oh, the company.
Yeah.
But I'm saying a friend feed. That to have that as an option, that would be amazing.
Yeah. All right. So, tell us about your senile moment because we got to wrap up.
Damn it.
It's okay.
No. I'm
on top of things.
Okay. So I go outside, right before the podcast, and I take the dog out, Bandit, right?
Which now you can do like a zoom in.
To him?
Like now you can.
Yeah, he's got to come up here.
He's sleeping.
He's knocked out. Anyways, so I go outside, right? And I'm standing at the front door and I'm just waiting and I don't see him. I start yelling for him. But like, where are you? Hooting and hollering. Where are you? I'm like.
Looking to your left?
Looking to my left. Looking to my right. Looking out. And I'm like, This freaking dog, bro. Like, what the hell? And then I turn around and he's standing right there next to me. The poor dog was next to me the entire time while I'm yelling at him. He's probably looking up at me saying, hello.
He didn't tap you like he normally would, though.
Yeah, he didn't tap me, though.
He was probably scared because of your voice.
He was. I was hollering.
No one has heard you actually yell before, except your guys. Poor things.
They're used to my yelling. I think they hear me yell more than they
hear you talk.
Hear me normal.
Well, but to be fair, there's a lot of noise with all the machines.
It depends on who.
Also.
Yeah.
So I think you just yell because it's very loud.
No, I yell because that's the language that they understand. I think sometimes they that's what they want.
So I was talking about senile moments because I feel I had one with my coffee.
Okay.
So.
Why? Because you left it?
Yeah, at the front door. I left it at the front door. We had just brought in groceries, and I went to go put the groceries away, clean the kitchen. From there, it just turned into who knows what. And then all this morning, through the day, my coffee's just been waiting for me.
I don't understand how you can tell me that that's good.
Because it's cold coffee.
Is it still cold, or is it just like room temperature?
No, it's cooler. I mean, it's like the temperature of the house.
Yeah, I couldn't drink that.
It's not warm. But think about it. If it's cold coffee already and you're drinking it, but not
it's watered down now. It's much more watered down than it was this morning.
Yes.
And you're okay with that?
People water down their coffee all the time.
People are not you. I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
So you're okay with it.
The other day I came home.
You always let your coffee, though.
It sit all day long.
You let it sit all day.
And the other day I came home and you said to me what? When you kissed me, you were like, you were still drinking your coffee, remember?
Yeah.
Because that's how it is.
It was late, too. It was like 6:30.
Yeah.
So that's 12 hours of that coffee making it.
And at work, they already know. Because they see me go to the lunchroom, grab a little cup, and I always, whatever fits in the cup, that's what I heat up. And then I just throw it back in, and then I just sip, sip, sip. Like, there's times where I do my first... What?
When you heat it up?
Probably like around 11.
So it's still a little bit warm. Because those cups, the cups that we have...
The thermoses are really good. At 11, and then I'll heat it up again at 1, and then I'll heat it up again like around 3.
I'm pretty sure that that's not good.
I'm sure that it doesn't matter.
I'm not dead yet.
They say don't drink coffee. So now I'm just drinking microwaved coffee. So
I guess.
It doesn't matter. Bottom line is that I was going to say there's times where I start my day and I do my first patient and I haven't even taken a sip of my coffee. And I feel like those days are...
I don't get that, though.
They're like...
You don't...
a harbinger of what's to come the rest of the day. Like, it just feels like it's already a sign of things to come. If you're doing your first patient and you haven't even had a sip of coffee yet, wow. What kind of day do you have ahead of you?
Like, on your drive to work?
Yeah, so I've started doing that.
Like, do you not have, like, that desire to just be like...
Yeah. So I've started doing that. And I'm going to say that is probably a new thing that's happened in the last 2 weeks. That I decided I'm going to start drinking my coffee on my way to work. And the reason I feel like I didn't do that before was because I was trying to make my coffee last me the morning. And I was afraid if I drink it in the morning and it's so good, I'm going to show up at work with an empty cup. And even though we can brew coffee and all that stuff, it doesn't taste the same as our coffee, you know? I've actually been thinking about like buying...
Why don't you take the Keurig?
Well, because that's the thing. Like, nobody would clean it.
It's a Keurig, though.
People would use it, and they would not clean it.
They're nasty.
Yeah. So, then it's like, I don't
Just take it for you and put it in the corner. I'm serious.
But I've actually been thinking about taking my own coffee to brew my own coffee over there. Okay. And it's like I can put that in my locker, right? And then brew my own coffee so that I can not be trying to be skimpy with my coffee. And then in the morning, wow, that's amazing because it's hot. It's waking you up. So I haven't had that happen to me in the last 2 weeks where I can say I started work and I haven't even sipped my coffee. But there are times where I'm looking at the schedule and it's like, okay, I already have the next person out there. I need just a moment. Let me just drink my coffee for just a minute because I feel like once you start drinking, you need more. Do you feel like that? Like, how long do you make it?
I'll make it to Doral.
So you make it just your drive. That's it. Before you get out of your truck to start working, your coffee's done.
I usually drink my coffee at the gas station when we're getting gas and that kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Like, that's insane. That's like gulping your coffee down.
That's 2 hours later.
Is that normal?
Yeah. So I leave the house at 6. I'm at the yard by 6:30. And then we're driving. So usually, like when I do my first pickup, right around 7:00, what I do is, and it's my like morning ritual. It's funny because the guys actually say something about it. I take the coffee, and because it's sitting there, and it's like sealed tight. If you take the lock off and you press the button, it just throws a.
Yeah. You lock my
smell.
thing because you make my coffee. I never locked it before.
It's the best thing.
Wow.
You open it up and you hit the button. And it's like this aroma of like coffee just like psh, and it fills the whole truck up. And the guys are always like, oh, your coffee smells so good. There are times where I have given my coffee to the guys.
Really?
Yeah, because like I made my coffee one day and I ended up just going the day with my tooth where I had to go to the dentist. We went over there. I just dropped them off and I was like, okay, I'm gone. I'm not going to drink my coffee because my tooth was hurting so much. And I asked Manolito, I was like, you want my coffee? And he's like, yes, please. And he pours it into his. He's already, he bought the same one.
Oh,
remember, we bought it for him.
Yeah, that's true.
So he has the same one and he usually already has had his coffee and he's like, oh, this is going to be perfect around 10:30 or 11:00. And then around that time, you see them. They're all like giving each other like little shots of coffee. And it's American coffee. It's not, it's not like super, super strong. Yeah, but it's
not Folgers either.
It's not Folgers. But they love it. He went and he bought the butter pecan one.
Well, I was just going to say.
He loves it. He loves the butter pecan.
I was just going to say, Nikki, when she came down to visit us, she had it. And it wasn't this time that she came. When she came for her car, she came down, she had it, and she was like, Mom, that coffee, right?
No, that coffee is amazing.
So I bought her the grounds. Not, cause does Manolito have the Keurig?
What was that?
The ice maker.
Oh.
The way you looked around.
Because, okay, hold on. You have to remember. Hold on. You have to remember, I'm listening. I'm hearing it through what the microphone picks up.
Oh, what did it sound like?
Like a machine gun? Or like
I'm going to have to hear
fireworks?
This tomorrow.
Maybe fireworks?
Tomorrow. Sorry.
Maybe fireworks?
Wow.
Or like, I don't know.
Wow.
It's a very different time. I just didn't get it.
Anyway, I bought her the ground up coffee already. And she said that is amazing. And that's her morning brew. So it's very, very different. That's not your Maxwell or your Folgers.
No.
This is top tier.
Yes, for sure.
It's something the kids would say. I used it right.
We'll see.
I did.
We'll see because we got graded.
Judge me.
We got graded today, remember? Yeah, Nikki, he's been listening to our old
I'm so excited
episodes,
about that.
and she
I'm excited for her feedback on this.
on this one.
Yeah,
She's
just
not.
like
Remember, she's not going to see the video.
I think she'll want to.
Yeah.
I think this is something she'll want to watch. We'll see, because I mean, this isn't meant to be watched. You can just play it and just listen to it. I mean,
we'll
now
have it.
it's
We're
just,
gonna have it just the
people
same.
are curious, like, oh, I want to see, like,
Yeah, we're gonna have it just the same on all the same podcast players, and then on YouTube we'll have it on there. There's Apple Video, but I don't think I'm gonna do that.
okay,
I think I'm just gonna do just YouTube.
yeah, just
alone.
YouTube is fine.
So,
Anyway,
and it will evolve because this is really just the beginning of it.
yeah, we're gonna put like little memes playing in the background, little sound effects.
Yeah, that's all
You
stuff
know.
that'll grow.
I was just joking, but okay, I love it.
I'm gonna do stuff.
Oh, I love it. Okay. No, this is great. Listen, for example, if we're talking about the what's his name, Phil from Duck Dynasty,
Pop, boom,
pop
bam.
little, yeah, little
A little Phil.
a little Phil pops up, and it's like Phil, stage 1 Alzheimer's disease, not cancer.
You know what I'm gonna put under you? I'm gonna put Katmia. I'm gonna stop.
Remember what show is it that we're seeing in which they keep changing underneath?
Oh, the Beast Games.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
No, it was in the House Hunters.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
it's like,
yeah,
Pro or Wish,
yeah.
Bigger Yard.
Bigger
And they're
Yard.
like, oh, I love lighting. Wants lighting. All
But
right,
they did the
anyway.
same. They did the same thing in Beast Games.
Yeah, I like when they do that.
Yeah, it's funny.
It makes it fun.
Anyways, we are 52 minutes in. Pretty good, right?
Yep.
All right. So, give us some feedback. Let us know. Did you like this? Did you not like this? Is my head too big? Did you see my pants? I don't know.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Bro, this is life.
This is life.
This is life.
I just feel like when you ask for feedback, you have to be careful what you're asking for.
What are they going to tell me?
Go back to, oh my God, I just thought, how funny would it be if there was an anonymous comment that said, go back to no video. We liked it better.
You know what it's going to be? That's going to be from you. Because you're gonna do it just to spite me.
That's what I was thinking. It would be so funny.
So now if I see it,
Anonymous.
now I know.
Now you know.
Anyways. Like, share, subscribe. Help me out here. They're seeing you, remember. You can't quit now.
I know. Just bye.
No. Be like,
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. So how do we do that
See
now?
you next time. Bro, come on. Cut it already.
No, but how do we do it now? Thanks for watching and listening. Thank you to our listeners. Yes?
And our viewers.
Oh, now you're getting fancy. Thank you to our listeners and our viewers. We hope that you enjoyed this episode of the This and That Chat.
Until next time.
As we come to a close, please keep your hands.
That's all, folks.
Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicles at all times. Okay, I think that's it for real. You scratching your head? You all right?
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. If you like what you saw, tell somebody else. Let them enjoy it too. We will see you next time. They can see you too. What's this?
That's like, good job, honey.
Good job. Thanks.
Good job.
Thank you for the praise.
3 stars.
Until next time. Goodbye.